happening? What is happening? Does this thing switch over? Yep, gotta do that. Cool. Yep, absolutely. Um, all right, so that didn't work. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off and see if I stop that the other thing takes over. And stream. All right, handover worked. Here we are again. Okay, pitch deck. Let's do that. Okay. No messages from Jesse. What's happening? Okay, so back to FT. Restore pages. Ah, shit. Move this to window 1. More. Turtle way down. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna make a list out of this cleaner. Craft, or you craft ideas. On craft / mold ideas. And changes. Same controls. Excuse me. Instant. Here we go. Overview over project state. Player Kanban like view. I am not sharing my screen, so I have to fix that too. So that's going to be entire. Boom. Yes, here we go. Good. Good, 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 good. Cool. Banners. What are we going to show? Okay, that doesn't work. Yeah. Mm, oh yeah. Okay. Oh, two peeps. Hey, hey, hey. Look, look, mom, no hands. We. Hey, look, mom, no hands. We working on a pitch deck here. Hope you're having a good Sunday. What are you doing right now? Are you working on something or just chilling? I could use good feedback. But some more I've hidden. We should not put too much in there. Okay, cool. We should not put too much. Hot Roger that. So let's see. That one hidden. That one hidden. That one hidden. I had already hidden that. So I think we reduced the deck. Huh? It's a little, it's a bit more reduced. Streamlined Intel and progress management for teams building technical products. I think um, I think I changed this back, and then Simon changed it back, so I'm not going to touch this. Using yesterday's hammers to build tomorrow's solutions. Duplication and scattering of key data. So that's a red point, right? That's consistently a red point. So here we go. Mark this red. Data lock-in. Bad API is the same problem. Bad UX. Bad UX. Clear this. Check my tune being in a hot load of pain. Oh snap. Check my tune being hot. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. Um. Hope you recover quickly. Have you already seen the dentist, or did it happen today? Hmm. On that note, I walked down the stairs a few days ago, landed on a sharp metal point on the staircase, and kind of like cut underneath my soles. So I've been good, but I've been better. Definitely been better. 12 a.m. here. Ah, snap. I'm so sorry to hear that, bud. Hope you have some painkillers to get through the rest of the evening. So you're probably around roundabouts Berlin. I'm just looking up top here. I see that it's 037 in Berlin. Okay, SEMA is cool. All right. What we need? Ibuprofen, the best. Okay, you're gonna be fine. Look, mom, no hands, sweet. What are your plans for tomorrow? Are you going to work or dentist first, I guess? For document because of bad UX. For UX. Cool. Okay. Let's see if there's anything coming on the Jesse side in terms of designs. Um, Holy smokes, they're all active in this doc. Jeez, fucking loving this. They're the best. Oh, look, this is also even better. Perfect. The deck is going to be so much cleaner. Oh, that's a solution. Unbold, highlight with blue. Single source of truth. That's important. There it is. Mhm. Okay. Oh, all right. Um, cool, cool, cool. No idea what we're working on. So we're working on formation tools, which is effectively Notion plus. Um, you work on this. I tell you. Mm, So you basically have kind of like an interface like this, where you get to work on just notes, prose style. This is like very Notion like. Um, And in this, all the notes that you have or all the documentation that you write allows you to kind of like write prose, but then sometimes you can convert parts of like a headline to a task right in the same document. You don't have to go to a separate place. Um, that makes it easier for you to just come up with like an ideation setup and convert certain parts of that into tasks because that's typically how we work. You have a README, and then parts in the README are already tasks, so you convert them, kind of like clay molding. Everything is in Git, so developers get to use it right inside of Git, and you have all the version management controls that you would typically have with Git. So you could have people in a breakout group or breakout um, work on something in isolation, refine it, and then propose these changes. And then you as a team have like a very explicit change management event where you could say like, oh yeah, let's do this, or actually this doesn't really fit, let's refine it, or let's drop the idea. That way you don't have to build new versions of pages because you always have the older information inside of your Git history. Simplifies that a bit. It should reduce duplication because information, knowledge, and tasks are in the same place. And you have the freedom to change things without being afraid that it's going to be lost. Because right now, if you go into anyone's Notion, you have like the first version of our hiring process or interviewing process, the second version, and people don't tend to rewrite things radically because then the people relying on it will not be able to find it again. So it's kind of like, oh, this is dope. I'm happy to hear that you think it's cool. Sorry, I'm getting drunk here. Oh, yeah, SVN for the win. That's what you said. Okay, now I understand the whole sorry, I'm getting drunk thing. Yeah. So it's just going to be a better Notion, better Confluence, and it's going to be friendlier to developers. So, like one of the screenshots that I put in the deck is how I work with this thing. I just work with plain text. I like to see that way. I work with Emacs, so I just use Org Agenda to like reduce the views and see the things that are important. Um, and we have like the pet peeve effectively or like the crowning achievement is kind of going to be this thing where you can kind of get a Kanban board that is effectively the exact same content that you have inside of the pros view or whatever I can view as code. And this way, now I can have a repository and I can have all the tasks in the repository right inside of that repo's README. I could even have separate files, markdown or org files in that repo that are exactly the place for me to do the work. So I can move things from to do or in scoping to in tests or done right inside of that repo. And then I can aggregate multiple repos into like a team-wide view that I can access from the tool. So that's the idea. When I'm flying and I have a repo on my machine, I have all the information I need to get work done right in that repo without obviously the links to external resources like images on Figma or on Miro. So that's a grand idea. Yeah. I'm just reading through your comments right now. That's a good thing. Keep writing them comments. Keep writing them comments. I'm not gonna ban you for anything, so don't worry about that. You're good. You're good. You're good. I like you. Look, mom, no hands, sweet. Sweet. So yeah. So this kind of like allows us to now have like a hiring process that is written inside of a tool. We do revisions on it, but before it goes into mainline such that other people on the team can use it, it goes through a review process. So maybe the HR lead has to read through it and kind of like make some changes. By the time it goes into mainline, anyone who's looking for HR process is only going to find one file because we never had to do like HR version summer 2022. We always had like just one hiring process document. Um, and for people that maybe want to suggest an idea, when they search for it, typically in Notion and Confluence, you don't find any historic information, but we can kind of like go through the full Git history up to a certain level, of course, and be able to find like, oh, but we did this thing before. We stopped doing it ever since that point. And then you can decide whether you want to have a conversation with someone in the team. You'll probably even be able to figure out by Git blame why it was removed, who removed it. So you can have the conversation to figure out like, oh, is this something we consciously stopped doing, or did someone remove it for XYZ reasons? So that now historic information is within search scope. Although we're probably going to like down rank it a little bit, it's still going to be within search scope. Human resources, like, so this tool is mostly for engineering teams, but we already imagine that other disciplines in a company can use it. So I think a hiring process is like a good example. Let's say within engineering, your hiring process, it probably changes over time. And if someone has an idea of like, do we do code, do we like code drills as a hiring test, or like like a hiring kind of like hiring interview process, part of the process at least. It could be that the team stopped doing it for whatever reason, um, and probably there are comments somewhere that speak to it that are no longer in the present mainline of the knowledge base because we decided to not do it anymore. That information should still be searchable because that's relevant historic context. So we're going to expose it to you. That's the idea. Linus Torvalds for the win. You said clip flame. Uh, I think it's kind of like a valuable. It's kind of like a valuable feature. I use it quite a bit to figure out when something changed and who changed it, so I can reach out to them to ask for clarification. And I think having this in a knowledge base to know why something is removed kind of like helps figure out who to talk to. So imagine now the feature you would have on the entire knowledge base is whenever you search for something and it's not in any active documents right now, we could tell you it's been removed then, maybe a quarter ago. Stefano was involved in that decision. You can then reach out to Stefano to get clarification. Um, you don't have to do like, oh, ask in general in Slack, like, why don't we do XYZ? Or I have an idea. Um, you now know that all the ideas that have ever been presented and have been written about are searchable. So you can like figure out if you want to like raise necro bump an idea that has been pushed to the past. Yeah, Linus wrote Git. Just imagine a single individual who wrote two projects that are that changed quite a bit the way we work, nah? Linux and Git, two one-hit wonders. It's not a one-hit wonder anymore, of course. Here. Familiar tools, powerful patterns. I think change management in Git is pretty solid. Yeah, those features have been there for a long time, actually. Um, Not too drunk, I guess, but they have not been in knowledge bases. Like if you do something in Confluence or Notion or in any other knowledge base tool, typically when you remove it, it's gone. And then you have like these these audit tools where you can kind of like see in history what happened when, but they're extremely tedious to use. Just try to look at the history of a Confluence knowledge base page or a Notion page. It's almost impossible to really understand what has been removed over time. And I think Git diffs are probably a very strong mechanism to communicate that type of change. So we, like Jesse, the almighty Jesse, has actually been drafting some suggestions of how we can present that information. Let me see if I can conjure one of them, because I'll need it for the deck in a minute. So I need to know where it lives. Present. Oh, that's not it. Let me see if I can give you a quick preview. I'm trying to save you from my sketches because they're not very good. Let me see where Jesse is right now. Okay, so Jesse's doing that. Here we go. Here we go. Like, look, something like this, right? You know this view. Imagine if you had something like this inside of your knowledge base where you could see, oh, we changed something on APIs, version one, like whatever the requirements are, and you could see the diff that a certain part of the engineering team drafted or changed, maybe in a little meeting, a focus meeting they had, and now they're proposing it to the rest of the team. And to make it more visible, we do it through like Git-based change management primitives. So it doesn't just automatically change without people knowing. It's a very conscious change that maybe a team lead has to put into mainline, such that the rest of the team from this point onwards just sees the new information. Oh yeah, I like this. Shoot your sketches. These sketches are not just me. This is Jesse, my friend. Jesse is doing great work. All right. Oh, this is really good. Like you're also helping me while I'm telling you how the project works, or how this is going to work. I'm helping refine my pitch, so I'm loving this. Thank you so much. Look, moms, no hands. Wait. Woo. I hope you're forgetting about the tooth while we're just nerding out here. All right. So while Jesse's doing that great work, let me see if any of the screens are at a level where I can start sneaking them into the deck. Look at this, what they're doing. Like the kind of like the edit capabilities. They're kind of like drafting them. Look at all the folks that are in there. Isn't it magical when you see these things like change right underneath you so quickly? Anais is working on this. They're the best. I'm so excited. Okay. All right. So what's the timeline we have on this? Let me just pull up my calendar. So what we're working towards submitting an application for Sequoia, which for which I still have a good 4 or 5 hours effectively. Um, so yeah, this is exciting. Mm, This is just being me being uh, a bit provocative because code is more powerful than no code. I know that's a little bit of a, yeah, it's gonna be a long one. You don't have to stick around for that. Yeah, you're definitely helping. While I'm talking to you, I'm clarifying parts of the messaging, and when you ask questions, I realize the things that aren't really clear. So yeah, knowledge management today is broken. Ventures of the future need a new way to manage technical knowledge. We're focusing on engineering teams first, and we believe that we can spread out or branch out to other disciplines later, but focus, we're starting off engineering teams only first. One that automates and automates, reduces friction, reduces friction, introduces automation to help. One that reduces friction, introduces automation to help and focus. Now, this is like a typography problem. I don't know what feels right. I feel like this whole thing feels, this looks clumsy. I'm going to, um, well, shit, you're just a program. You're exactly the person I need. You're exactly the person I need right now because we're targeting programmers, engineers, you folks, my dear folks, people after my heart are struggling with the ClickUps, the Notions, the Confluences, the Jiras, and a bunch of other clunky tooling. I have to give credit to Linear. Linear is sweet, but a lot of the other tools are just too clunky for teams that just want to move fast. You have to document things in one place, but why the hell can't we just document everything inside the repo? Every dev is already living there. If they're making changes, they're right inside the document. If you document things in Notion, you probably have to, every time you make certain changes in the code, go back to the Notion file to figure out, is it still accurate? So yeah, that doesn't work for me. I've seen a lot of teams struggle with it. I think you're not aware of the impact you're having. Look, mom's no hands. You're really helping out. All right. Oh, and tell your friends. Like I'm building this audience such that whenever we start shipping, we just whenever we start shipping, we have like a good beta list of folks to start playing around with the tool because we're going to be targeting individuals first before we start targeting teams. So this would be one thing that you could use as your own personal little organization tool, maybe with a friend when you're working on a little project together or your own little pet projects at home, and then gradually realize like, holy smokes, this is magic. And then, friends, sorry, I have none. Okay, then colleagues, fellow geeks, the people that you hack stuff with. Tell me you got some of those. I'm pretty sure you got some of those. You gotta have some of those. Unless you're like this lone wolf hacker type. None of those. Okay. Then you got to join us and then you'll have a bunch of friends to hack with. I'd happily have you along to geek out and tinker on some fun code and solve problems. Let me see. Let me actually figure out if I can get to your profile. Actually, maybe I shouldn't get distracted right now. That would be, oh, sweet. Then hit me up. Like I'm doing, like maybe you should join a stream someday. I'm doing streams on Wednesday every day, a lot earlier. I believe it's 1600 your time because it's like CET. I think 1600 CET, 1700 your time. Yeah, you could just join me, show me what you're working on, and then we can kind of like hack together. Ah, sweet. Okay, then I'm going to try to figure out a way to reach out to you. If you're on Twitter, same handle on Twitter, you can DM me because my DMs are open, and then I can send you like an invite for the next stream. We could stream something together. Maybe we could talk about what we might be setting up to stream about. You show me some of your code, just nerd out a little bit. It'll be like magic. Ventures the future need better ways to manage technical knowledge. Need better ways to new way. I think this is actually better. Ventures the future need a new way to manage technical knowledge. Fair enough. One that reduces friction,
minimizes grunt work because I'm pretty sure through automation, because there's a lot of grunt work happening today that automation can solve. And minimizes grunt training, one that helps them focus on building great products, one that reduces friction and minimizes grunt work through automation, one that helps them. All right, this is what we want to say. Rocket. Give me a rocket. There we go. Bam. There we go. There we go. Movies. Oh no, I could send you YouTube. Oh yeah, I would love that. I would love that. Would you don't think the parentheses work? I should drop them. Um, I'm seeing you here. You said don't do jizz. By the way, for the YouTube vid, just send me your handle so I can check out the vids, or send the link to the vid right in the chat, and then I'll just follow it. Because I know that after the stream, I still have access to the chat, so I'll just hop in there and check out the video, like, subscribe, smash the bell icon, keep following you. But those are unprofessional. Okay. Oh, the emojis or the parentheses? Emo or paren? Okay, gotcha. Cool. Then let's rephrase. One that reduces friction, work through automation, knowledge, one that helps them. Do you think the emojis look unprofessional? I mean, like half of the Notion universe is using emojis as the primary form of communication. Here we go. This is a good one. Here's 7 minutes after the stream. Also here. All right. Cool, 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 cool. Let me get that link. Let me get that link. Copy link address. And then I can paste it inside of this one here. Oh, noise, noise, noise. Shit video. The best kind of video. All right. Let's look at it. What is the what's the editor use? Oh, what are you building actually? Oh, that's cool. Maybe something with a game engine. Ooh, nice particle effects. Loving this stuff. What are you doing for a day for a living? I'm now really curious. Are you like a game dev? I see. Do I see anything like Unity in there? I can't tell, but I do see some Visual Studio stuff like Microsofty. Curious, curious. Maybe it's for what? What is that one language again? Um, C sharp that a lot of game devs use. Let's see what you just living. I love that. I love that. More power to you. All right, let's like. And where's the subscribe? Subscribe. Where's the bell icon? Smash the bell icon. Where's that? Bam. Oh, I want to see them all. Show more. Comments are turned off, so I can't comment. TK. Love this. What are the videos up there? All right, this is just a couple of vids. Location Germany. That's when we're neighbors. We're effectively neighbors. Wie geht's, TK? I'm based in Berlin, so you should hit me up when you're in Berlin. We go grab coffee or mate together, just hang out and all that. Go to Seabase with fellow hackers. Never sure. Okay, gotcha. I gotcha. Privacy, right? So I was very German, I guess. I never go to Berlin. Ah, okay. So which part of the country, like Bundesland, where would I find you? You don't have to say the city because then we could probably narrow down exactly where you live, which is Datenschutz, southeastern. Okay, I see. Like near like Stuttgart-ish, I guess. Um, that neighborhood, but cool. I'll have to venture out there sometime, but I'll hit you up. I'll remember. Look, mine, no hands. Oh, Mainz. Yeah, Frankfurt am Mainz. Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right, good to know. All right. Is there fun stuff happening in tech there? Ow. All right, Jesse's showing up. Let's go. Bam. I've seen mice move around. So much magic in the board. So I am flabbergasted by all the magic I'm seeing. I'm seeing like two Anaises in the board. I'm seeing two of myself because we clearly have too many tabs open. And then I see you and I see these mices or mouses moving, and it's amazing. It's coming together so nicely. Um, I can only, I like the tooltip hover controls. They're a lot clearer. Um, I don't know if you have like if you think that we need to also tell people what the shorthand commands are for the things that you can access them through typing. Because if I press, Mhm, mhm. Yeah. So the idea here would be also that for the people that are doing the headline one, it would actually be a character combination that they have to press, and that's not, so it would be like a hash, the hash character, and then a headline two would be two hashes. Um, that's kind of like the structure, the underlying structure that we're using of the file format, like the org thingy. So maybe we could do something like that. What do you think about that? All right, cool, cool, fair enough. Okay, okay, so I'll challenge you again on that. You or you can challenge me again on this. But you go ramp down to sleep now because I think what you've done here, I can clearly communicate some of this magic. I am probably gonna fiddle around to think of how to communicate the 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 AI based features. Like, oh, let me follow you. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, you have the AI assistant. Yeah, but you know what? You don't have to do that. Let me do that. You go sleep. I can figure out from here how to do that, get that little selected active selection box under text and then come up with a couple of options. And it's surely not going to be brilliant, but it's going to be enough to communicate the idea. Yeah. Uh, so overall, I think you did like some cool things with the progress indicators. That's lit, I have to say. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I know. I am looking at the clock here on my phone. It's 1:10 over there. So I'm like, ah, snap. But those touches are magical. Thanks for that. Um, I think that everything that's here, I can take it forward. I'm going to fiddle a little bit with looking into showing multiple people in the document by just putting cursors in there. Um, and maybe up top in the nav bar, put like some avatars of the active people currently in the document. Hmm. Yeah. So I'm not gonna do a beautiful version of it because you know me, but I'm gonna do something pragmatic, and then sure, and then I think the communication is gonna be enough, and then I'll send the pitch deck out. So I think I have everything I need for now. You go sleep, and wake up tomorrow, hopefully a bit refreshed. Grant yourself some extra hours. Mhm. Okay. Oh, snap, that's a lot of time. Okay. So if I go back to the pitch deck, let me just do that right away. What I'm emphasizing now, um, let me find that deck. So the ML assist tooling, I'm pitching, um, defining task in the same place where work happens, which I can already do with one of those menus that you provided where I can convert a headline into a task or something. I can figure out in one of those overlay menus how to do that. Manage changes with the same controls that devs leverage. That's already in the change management panel. So what I'm probably going to do, I'm probably going to take one of those views with that little tooltip overlay, make sure that the def control, the change management control is kind of like visible on the right-hand side. And then I think we have enough context there. Yeah. Um, and then let me see, that's what I want to show for the pro side. For the Kanban view, I want to show them the metrics and the Kanban like just initial. I know. Hmm. I'm following you. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit more polished for sure. Perfect. Yeah, you don't have to touch that anymore. I think it's good. We ship it. We ship it. Lovely. Okay, one more point. That's a design critical point. Do you think that color coding tags is confusing? Because I was tags because the board we tried the board thing, it was too noisy, like color wise, right? There was too much intensity in there. But like when I exactly, because what I would do, like fixed baseline alignment, that's a typography point. Like I may have tagged it as typography, but then there are other things that are like interaction or accessibility that I would have tagged as such. But my eyes will probably identify things better if they match by color than okay. Hmm. Hmm. I'm following you already. Yeah. Yeah, the workflow state. Like what's the state of the task? Yeah. Hmm. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Workflow state. Yeah. Okay. But that's maybe fine then. Yeah, you're right. Okay, I'll keep it out. I'll keep it out. Good call. Um, mhm. Yeah, like an icon or yeah. I see. Yeah. Oh, jeez. To see these subtle little magical touches. Amazing. Yeah, I see this. I see this. Yeah. Yeah, right. Holy smokes. Because now I can then spot right away the things that are relevant to me by color. And then longer term, like once we have funding, we're going to think about accessibility. So we pick the colors that have good contrast and that we help people that are colorblind as well. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Jeez, this is why you're the man. You two are the best. Wow. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, sweet. Yeah. Hmm. This is brilliant. Yeah, I love this. I love this. I love this. This is brilliant. Love it. Ah, yeah. You know what we say often in the startup game? Fuck it, ship it. Like, I think it's always the trade-off where you kind of like have to ship something that is not perfect, but I think the idea is there. Everyone can imagine that if we were to put more time into refining this idea, it would be even more magical. So We're on track. I love it. So happy. Okay, cool. So, like, what did you want to do still? Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, maybe you can also do one thing. Like if you take pieces of the text that is there and do the different highlighting, just maybe a little piece of highlighting in a different background color, so I know how you've done it, then I can take that little snippet that I sent you on Slack and I can try to emulate that myself. Then you don't have to do it because I know there's a lot of like exactly when you look at the diff, right? And I showed you in that example that screenshot from my editor where some parts of the text are more emphasized than the line that just the entire line. Okay. Um, or I also gave you like the links to a GitLab. In GitLab, they also sometimes do that where you could see the diff with highlight emphasis. I think I sent that to you a longer time ago. Um, Let me see. I think here I'll resend the link to you. So let me find the view that shows it. Um, how do I put side by side? Single file editor. No, this is not right. Give me a second. Let me figure out how this thing works. Um, okay, I am. Hmm, I thought it was this one, but I'm failing to reproduce it. I'll just resend. Share message. Um, Lenny was super chill. We were at a cafe all morning, just working. I working on a pitch deck. Simon was still awake, so we did a lot of refining in there. And then we came back home because it's pretty cold out there now. And now I'm just continuing with the pitch deck. And I promised her that we're doing a nice dinner tonight. Like after I've wrapped up, I'm going to spend some quality time with dinner. And tomorrow, I'm also just going. We're going to do whatever the hell she wants to do because I've been hijacking a lot of her weekend time, or even she wanted to go to a market yesterday, and we had to like veto that to be able to work on pitch deck. So she's been super chill. I'm super grateful for that. Yeah. Ah, okay. I found the view. I found the view. I'll send that to you now. Here is the right one. Yeah, I sent it to Slack. If you follow the last link, you end up on a diff page from and if you scroll down, you'll see like that some sections, sometimes you see the word in a green section is a little more green with at least in the background because that was the particular word that was added. It's kind of like that feature that I need to know how to put inside of Figma. If you do it just for a single word, I know how to do it. Mhm. Exactly. Or it doesn't even have to be a darker green. It's just whatever you think is better for emphasis. Because I can imagine that, for example, in this thing, the code is red, then the underlying green is weird. Maybe it's a bad contrast situation. But I mean, like, so so in the trigger is if I show you that screenshot I sent you, right? Because that's exactly where I have a scenario where you can see underneath that screenshot, there's this list of three items that was there, right? And I restructured that list. You see that one of those things, it was at web resources, it became at bookmarks. So you kind of see like, oh, the web resources became bookmarks. It becomes a little more visible there. Yeah. And then for the upper part, everything was added. So it kind of like puts a lot of highlighting around everything, which is a little use. It's not really helpful in that case. But in the one case where a single word changed, it's actually kind of helpful. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do, I'm probably just gonna figure out in Figma how I can, inside of a block that is green, select a single word and make it a little greener. The only problem is I'm probably gonna have to change the types to make any changes because everywhere. Yeah. Yeah. What I can do what I learned meanwhile is that I can duplicate a frame and then I can detach the component. Exactly. And then I can change everything there and then I don't fuck up the rest. So I think that's what I'll do. Awesome. Perfect. I'm following you. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm, behind it. Okay, that's something I can do. Yeah. Fair enough. Then that one is good for me to know because then I don't try figuring out how to do like a background on the text. That's easy. Okay, perfect. It's good to know. Then I know that limitation is there. Then I can solve this one. I'm not gonna win design prizes for it, but I can solve it. Yeah. Mhm. Or put the frame in the background. Okay, yeah, that could work with the frames. Mhm. Yeah. Then it automatically shifts. Yeah, it's a clean, it's cleaner. It would become trickier if the text overflows into the next line, wraps into the next line, because then um, how would that work if I do a line break? Because that block. Ah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, but then I think the easier thing for me to do is just to do the blocks. I'm gonna put the blocks behind them because then I can just copy the entire text block. It's gonna be quick and dirty. It's gonna be fine. All right, cool. So I think you two should get some sleep. I think you two are machines. Oh my goodness, unbelievable. All right. Good. Oh hell yes, I do. I do. Oh yeah, hell yes. Yeah, I definitely. Yeah. Definitely. I owe you a bunch, buddy. So too much. It's this is too much. This is so good. Uh, I don't like the one I made. Let's put it that way. So I like the one you made here, the newer one, the one with the pies in it. It's too noisy. Yeah. The other one is nicely minimal. Ah shit. Oh snap. Oh snap. Shots fired. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna figure it out. So I'm not so worried. These nightmares only make better products, so it's part of the game. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, it definitely does. Oh my goodness. It's amazing. Yeah, sure. Yes, please give it. Hmm. Uh, Pop. Okay. How about a drop shadow around the frame? Don't do this? Okay, good to know. You said oof, oof. Okay, I now hear you. Okay, cool. So you think it'd be better if the pitch deck is full black with white text? No, yeah, but I think that becomes I think it's actually better if in the light pitch check because when you're reading it on a screen outside the dark mode, like it doesn't always read because it reflects a lot on these shiny screens. So I think the white, the black text on white, it's Mhm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Let me go. Okay. Let me see. A change theme. Oh, you already figured it out. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah. So, okay, then I just have to figure out the corners of the whatever that I make them transparent or I make them black inside of the thing. Yeah. Okay. Um, yeah, yeah, of course. I'll figure that out. No worries. Um, then I'll do some slides white and then some slides black with the UI. And then, yeah, I hear you. I see what you're saying. Cool. I'll figure that out then. Cool. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was a great one. Thank you. All right. So don't make it too late, buddy. Make sure you get some quality sleep. All right. Thank you so much, Anais, Jesse. You're the best. Thanks. Uh, all right. Bye bye. Uh, wow. All right. This is brilliant. All right, what's happening here? Yeah, okay, so these. I'm just living, never show my stuff. Southeastern Lines. Yes, we saw that. Can't hear 'em. Yeah, I know. There's like a problem with this whole Google Meet when I'm streaming on this thing and then the audio doesn't loop through. Yeah, my bad, my bad. Um, Color coding is always good. I hate to have to read back my yellow comments. Yeah, I'm so sorry that you had to text me so many times. Uh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Uh, hey, night night. If in case you're still here, night night. Go watch that beautiful Japanese movie. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Appreciate the company. Get well soon. Cool, cool. Look, Mom, no hands. We has been here for a ride. This was amazing. Thank you so much for being here. Um, yeah, that's always the tricky thing. I'm always in my Google Meet hangout, such that people can pop in so we can unblock issues quickly. Also, these headphones are going to drop out in a second, so I'm going to switch to a different pair of ears. Let me figure that out meanwhile, so I don't go dark while in the middle of the stream. Where are they? Would have sworn. Okay, they died. Hmm? Some power? Sure. Let me get you the power. Have you seen the big headphones? Yeah, but that wasn't today, right? I think I lost. I don't think I've lost them or that I've left them there, but for some reason I can't find them in the house. They're not in my bag. All right, here you go. Power. Nothing here. Nothing there. Weird, 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 weird. Let's see. We still have two eyeballs in here, so I'm gonna do a quick scenic tour
back here, integrated, close, and then settings. Boom, here we go. There we go. So we're back. I just wanted to show you this. Mexico City. Kind of dope, eh? So yeah, that's just us getting some work done, leaning on the couch there. And I'm gonna put this computer back on the table quite gently so the audio doesn't completely break out. And I'm sure you don't hear anything. Let me double check what the audio setup currently is. Mic check. Oh, you do hear me. All right, cool. Maybe I should switch the camera microphone. Okay, speakers work. Cool. I'm gonna have to take a quick break. BRB, and taking a tiny break. And I gotta mute. See you in a bit. Hang in there till your friends join, so we can burn the midnight oil or just whatever afternoon oil or morning oil if that's the case on your end. Excited to get the pitch deck wrapped up. Baby steps, but Anais and Jesse have been so incredible. All right, be right back, folks. All right, seated a bit more under a lamp.
That way the lighting isn't complete shit. Cool. Break is over. I'm gonna head out soonish to get food. Oh, KB, my little sis, she liked it. Wij zijn Brian GM, also liked it. You're the best, folks. Love y'all. Go. So we're doing deck magic. How do you? Oh shit! This is not what I intended. So we undo, and then how do we do it for a single slide? I don't know. Layout, FT basic, theme. How do I slide, edit theme? All right. So what we're gonna do. So screenshot. We're gonna make a screenshot. Okay, so we did E. Actually no. This one. Do that. This is gonna be a screenshot deck. Change background, color, black, just for that one. Good. All the text here is going to be in white. Nope, not the borders. Give me the text color in white. Perfect. Why do we give this a name? No, okay. Screenshot, title. Screen. Come on. Does this work? No, fuck. Okay. Okay, you can't change the text. That's fine. We move that over here. And then we add a frame image placeholder. Good. We can live with that. Pop this off. Cool. All right. Cool. So now we go back to this one. Acknowledgement, trace, def, this, then that. How do we change? Apply layout. Cool. And then apply layout. Same here. We remove that. And then we do the same thing here. Apply layout. Yeah, cool. Now I cut this image. Come on. How do we? Why does it not work? Reset image. Okay. Replace image. Upload from the. Okay. Which one is? I guess this is the one. Okay, we reset. Fair enough. Let me do something with like a. Let me use source formation tools and then Intel. Oh, that's not a Git repository. This is weird, right? Okay, so here we go. That's the wrong place, right? So we have to go to Intel, and then engineering, and then we have, okay. Status. We can do this. We can look at the log. Cool. Fair enough. What I can do, actually, let's try to grab. Can I do that actually? Print screen. Print screen. Okay. Just this section. Probably not going to be very well trimmed. What the hell is this? Fair enough. Like that. Then I can add, insert another image. And then I clip it right inside of here. Upload from computer. Yeah, cool. It's not brilliant, but it works for me, right? Do that. Windows. Order. Sent to back. Cool. Is it weird that you have this thing kind of like shown? Maybe it's distracting, huh? Or maybe it's just one window. I think it's fine. People get the drill. And I do the highlighting here slightly differently. Darker wherever you want. It has to be much darker. Here, wherever you want. This one has to be much darker. Familiar tools, powerful patterns. Okay, fair enough. This works for me. Cool, because code is more powerful than no code. Speak no evil. Then here, Kanban view. Our solution. I make this deck dark. But I didn't have to go to the slide, edit theme. Click to edit theme style. I do a dark version. Change background becomes black. Done. Then all the text gets, what's the color? Come on. Your text color becomes white. Perfect. Then solution. This is where we change the tone, change, apply layout. Dark blue, single source of truth, versioning and change. This is, okay, this is bad coloring. Here we go. Get line versioning and change, man. I think we dropped this. Strong. Facilitate. This was the pointer to relevant artifacts. Code. Again, there's brief explanations. Well, feature is this summarization and content generation. Conflict detection. So conflict detection. Recall through semantic search. Right?
closer to the relevant artifacts. Within facilitating. All right, so we have here from application is gathering of key data. This is a feature. Great UX. Reduces friction. That's a pain we're going to remove. It says, oh, I'm actually not even showing my screen. Following this on a. Now you can see my screen and do it like this. Probably better. All right. Where were we here? Reduces friction. Yeah. Minimizes grunt work because people do a lot of admin shit. We introduce automations. Let's focus on one that helps you. Perfect. That's clear. Streamline Intel and progress management. This is what we're focusing on. Teams building technical products. I can I want people to be able to like fast track for teams building tech. All right, cool. Duplication is kind of key. Problem. Kills output. Productivity or output. Like same thing. Close that. Chat. Docs. Planning. Linear Trello. Assets. Files. Output. Add files code. Data lock-in. Tools designed to own the user. That's fucking bad. That's fucking bad. Admin. Frequently document because of UX. If you document it doesn't happen. It doesn't have Warwick campus additional intel, insufficiently leveraged. Let me view the slideshow, see what it looks like. Yeah, okay. Works for me. Two folks in here again. Let's see, from where do we have you? From Twitch again. Hey, welcome to the Vibina Show. Solution. And the problem. Suppose. Okay, we have to figure out what the coloring code is going to be. This is bad. This is not readable. Here. That's not right either. So I guess I did the other blue. Ooh, maybe that one. Yep. Merge nodes and tasks. versioning and change man. I don't understand its point for the user is to move knowledge. I don't understand that. Low battery again. How does this go so fast, huh? This is quick. It's getting pretty dark. Hey, fish. How's your power situation?
Not so good yet. I still need it. Don't take it away from me yet.
How many percent? I am down to 11.
Your stream's taking too much energy.
It's taking too much energy indeed. I know.
Why do you have to stream the whole time?
Building that audience. I gotta be present.
Okay, you can take it only if you give it back.
I give it back. I have to head out to get food in a bit, anyways. I'm starting to get hungry. How about you?
Hungry is a big word, but I want to watch Succession.
You want to watch some Succession? Cool. Let me get some stuff out of the way, then I'm back. Oh, the moon. That's beautiful.
Oh, it is almost full.
Yeah. Wow, when your laptop is drawing current, like this thing heats up like crazy. You're probably doing the fast charging.
Photo program, so I'm using
Yeah, and you're probably doing the fast charging thing. Oh, you can't even see Lainey. She's like back there. Lincoln line on the screen. You're the best part of the stream, babe.
I doubt your audience will see it like that.
I'm pretty sure they'll see it like that. Cool. Solves the power problem. All right. Back to reality indeed. ML assisted support. Give me nice dark. That's a feature. Semantic search. That's a feature. Knowledge coupling. Coupling to nothing. Coupling is good. You document what you want, but you also document what is. What you want doesn't have to be tightly coupled, but it will apply for the entire code base, so it's fine. You probably document it at a higher level, not in the repo. In a repo, you document what it is. Mark this as blue. Conflict detection. This is, oh, that's the wrong color. Boom, here we go. And I have to fix this. go. Conflict detection. Here we go. No slash info. Okay. Okay, then this one. Sima, you gotta be asleep. How are you in this thing? How are you in this thing, Simon? Sima, dude. Hey, buddy. You sleeping? Pictures these. She's back there. You gotta go sleep, Simon. Not nosing around the deck. Oh, you're too excited. You're too excited. All right, multiple views over. Thankful. Yes. Access where you need it. Access where work happens. The views over your context. Okay. Dev-centric unification if you It's a temporary thing. So we put it last. Brilliant. Come inside. Time to waste on shitty processes and tooling. Tech is increasingly about building complex systems better and faster. This deck is pretty heavy on the text. It's not a great thing, but it is what it is. I delete this deck. Delete. Perfect. Proof. I don't have to highlight that. Hate current tooling landscape, transparent. Um, Startups in particular. Resistant to adopt systems adopt and maintain reporting processes. Reporting processes.
Well, it's a supporting process because you're not shipping, you're not you're producing a product, but the intel to make the product is kind of like the prerequisite. It's not the thing you put the dollar amount when you sell to the end users, but it is important to have it locked down somehow. Hmm. Good. We skipped that one. We skipped that one. We skipped. Thank God for good. I'm probably not gonna do. We have to figure out when do we do typeface, bold faces and colors. Mm, maybe I don't do bold facing in the text. Same for their market share.
Mark that as green. Mark that as green. Same time. Mark this as blue. Mark this as blue. Mark this as blue. Come on. I do like the highlighting for them. They all struggle to hire. This is when I let's not do that. Say .com. I am I not streaming anymore? I'm still here. Rouge.com. Google. Ocean. Wine Ocean. This is another point. Wine Ocean. Wine Conference. Searches for average monthly searches. Put this up there. insert image on the computer. Yeah. I duplicate slide, right? I remove these. ClickUp alternative. Let me add alternative to ClickUp. One add group. Save. Yes, that's a solution. Is that per low range? Show. Competition indexed. Apply. What if I change this to Japan? Okay, let's include Australia. about South Africa, Korea. Should be specific. It's far less. So I just stick to the United States. United States. Okay. Germany. United Kingdom. English speaking. Australia. Yeah, and then do this. Right click. Yeah.
It's not a lot. All right, wrapping it up. Acknowledgement. Mm-hmm.
It's already almost 8. And
So,
at 9 I have to go to bed.
mm-hmm.
And there is no food.
I go get food, yeah? Yes, stream your ruse. The show is over for today. I'm going to go dark, pick up some food, wrap up the deck, maybe while watching Succession, and ship. Was good hanging with y'all. Let's see who's here. Someone on Twitch. Thank you for being here. Had a good time. Appreciated you being here. Obviously, look forward to being back. This is it for today. Y'all take good care of yourselves. If it's nighttime over there, night night, it is certainly here. So I'm gonna get a good night's rest after we've shipped the deck, such that Simon Louis can at least not be too pissed off about me potentially slacking off. Oh, and Jesse probably posted something and I missed that. Let me double check what is there. Don't necessarily that everything will be ready by Sunday. I want to be sure. Actually, this is beautiful. You are the wow, Jesse. What's that? 12? Is that the time of my computer? Oh my god, I just love this. 12:39. We probably called in between. He definitely didn't hop into this one. Double check settings. Test. Okay, I would have heard it. I would have heard. All right, cool. We're gonna wrap it up. That's it, people. Show is over for today. I'm pretty hungry. I'm gonna get some tacos and some Mexican fondue, I guess. And then it's off to the picture again. But I'm rambling now. Bye.